way, when I share to my YouTube, I can control how much is shared up to which point in time. If things change, I can stop that one and I'll do a new recording. It's the new information. But yeah, if you would like to, you can go to my YouTube and share that out. They all are available for everybody. Okay, I think we're going live now.
Yep.
So this way, when I share to my YouTube, I can control. I need to find where it is. Cancel. But yeah, where are we all coming from? I mean, zooming from. Right, that's done. All right, share my screen and then we'll get started. Right, video floating. Okay, welcome everyone. Thank you for your time. If you're zooming in from another country, welcome. If it's your first time here, lovely to have you here. I hope what I show you this afternoon, will show you how you can learn, invest and prosper in the new era that we're all coming into. So much uncertainty at the moment, but welcome. Thank you for your time this afternoon. Before I continue, let me go through our compliance disclaimer. NEEW are not registered brokers or financial advisors. Figures offered are for illustrative purposes only. And remember that all business opportunities come with a risk. So please be responsible for your own results and also, most importantly, do your own research. We are not selling, nor are we licensed to sell shares. We are simply offering you the opportunity to participate in our wealth creation education. You're more than welcome to seek confirmation from a licensed accountant or financial advisor in your area for compliance. However, what we are working from is a platform that we're pioneering from. Please feel free to invite your financial advisor or licensed accountant to our next presentation. Now, the global crisis here, we can't hide anything. We can't hide away from this. You know, it's right there every day we wake up, we live it, we experience it. We're experiencing it, but you know, it's changed our world for some of us. It's turned it upside down, inside out. The whole world came to a complete halt. Before that happened though, there were a number of issues that, you know, that's part of our mission through the company, was to help liquidate poverty and devastation and deal with class inequality issues. That was a big push behind our company vision and mission. So leading up to where we are today, we did actually start trying to help the situation that way, but we are where we are today. And unfortunately for some of us, you know, there's millions out there that have lost jobs, lost incomes. We do have a choice, regardless of what's going on. We still have that choice to bring us out in another you know, and another light outside of this crisis. We can even live through this crisis. This is the solution that I'm about to show you. We can offer you this vehicle here. So thank you for joining me today. NEEW, that stands for the New Economic Evolution of the World. We have a pool of assets that we want to share with everyone on the planet, from our children. The youngest co-owner that I know of was 3 days old, and also through to the elderly. The oldest I've met in our company here was 95-year-old lady here in our community here in Brisbane. So global wealth distribution means it's available for everybody. They can become part of the new economic evolution of the world. Now, this here has been designed to help deal with those poverty issues, help liquidate devastation and inequality, simply by being part of the new economic evolution of the world. What we offer can actually help promote security and protection. Through this global crisis here, I have come through feeling a little bit more secure, just simply knowing what we have and going through what the company have for us. It has made me feel that little bit more secure. Adding value to others, not just to ourselves, but to other people as well. We're giving them the same opportunity. Prosperity and happiness. This here will not only promote that within your own homes, but it will also filter out through your communities. It can help many people all over the world. You know, if you've got family and friends in other countries, this here can promote prosperity and happiness in their homes as well. And of course, filter throughout their communities there. Dreams realization, the opportunity to give back your time, freedom. Well, a lot of us now are stuck at home in lockdown. I hope we're making good time. You know, we're taking opportunity with the time that we have at home. But for many of us, that was just a simple dream, was to be at home with our loved ones and not having to go to work every day. You know, for a lot of us there, that was a huge dream to be achieved. You have your time freedom back. But this will also help you achieve your dreams, your those dreams that you really dream about, things that you thought were not possible. It can be possible through this concept here. So this beautiful concept of the new economic evolution of the world was designed for the people to help also liquidate devastation, poverty, inequality, and give us a lot of prosperous endeavours in future. My name is Jordani Brooks. I was born and raised in New Zealand. I've adopted Australia to be my home, have been involved with the company for a little over 2.5 years now. I'm a leader manager in rank with the company. I've had extensive travel throughout the world, become an international speaker, and mainly in that short period of time being involved with this company, I've achieved so much. I was a full-time employee with an airline for 9 years, and I have resigned from my job and replaced my income through this opportunity. Through my 2.5 years experience in the company, I have become a member of the Asia Pacific Leaders Council. Of just massive opportunity I have seen and achieved through the short 2.5 years being involved with the company. Enough about me though, let's talk about this gentleman here who radiates so much brilliance, our CEO, the NEEW Group of Companies CEO, Andrei Haratov. He is the creator of the Academy of the Private Investor, which you will learn about shortly. The author of the Crypto Unit Program, this is what everyone's excited about. He's a finance and investments coach, a professional investor. So he's had many years of experience in this field that we're talking about. Self-made multi-millionaire. He's been through turmoil. You know, he's been bankrupt before. He's learnt lessons and come out on top again. So each time he claims it's just a matter of time for him to become a millionaire again. So he's had so much experience in this field of finance and investments. Not only that, he's renowned on the international stage as being appointed the chairman of the World Generals Peace Association on their investment council also. The master of dreams realization through the company trainings that I've had direct with Andre, I've been able to experience some of his meditation sessions, very powerful sessions. So he works a lot in that realm also. But not only for that, in his country, he's been renowned and awarded, recognized as being the top 100 leaders in his country for his work towards humanity. So, you know, beautiful concept that he designed here, which is the new economic evolution of the world. And I hope we all get to meet him one day again. If you haven't met him yet, you know, being around him, he radiates so much brilliance and just a very humble person to be around. So Andrei Haratov, our CEO. The MLCI platform, what we call the multi-level crowd investing platform, is the platform that we are pioneering from. The MLCI business here will provide you with so much opportunity, of which I will show you. But just to a basic understanding how we differ to your traditional MLM company. The multi-level marketing company has been operating, you know, for many years, has been a successful industry. Well, if we combine that with what we have in the multi-level crowd investing platform, it becomes a very solid foundation to belong to. The MLM company we know is pretty much always based on the sales of a product. We have to keep chasing the sale, reach that sales target in every month in order for you to receive the bonus from the company. Now, even though you ran an MLM business, you did not own the company itself, you became a distributor. So combine that concept across with what we have here called the multi-level crowd investing platform. You actually own that company there. You do not become a distributor, you are the co-owner, and I will show you how it's a more solid foundation to work from, being part of the multi-level crowd investing platform. So just a basic comparison into the MLCI and the MLM companies. Now, the new economic evolution of the world concept has been designed with these three components put together: the education, co-ownership, and of course the business. Our cash flow quadrant here that I'm going to use is Robert Kiyosaki's example. He used this in his Rich Dad, Poor Dad. If you're not too savvy who Robert Kiyosaki is, make sure you Google it. Lot of information there, very knowledgeable man. But I'm going to use his cash flow quadrant as an example today. Now, on the left-hand side here, where you see the E and the S, the education system today is only designed to keep us on this left-hand side. So coming through in my education, I was taught to go out and get a good job, study, go to school, finish school, further your education, go to university. Now, we know there are hefty fees involved with university, but even though I've completed university, say I've done that, and it still tells me to go, they still tell us to go and work for someone else. So we're trading time again for money. And then of course, those tuition fees would take me half of my lifetime to pay off. So that's the education system I went through, and it's definitely still in place in the education system our children are going through. Not only that, the government tell you, they condition you to say that you can't retire unless you reach the age of 67, which is the age here in Australia. So, 67 years of working for someone else, trading your time for money, what's the point? So that's the education system's been designed for that side here, to keep us on the left-hand side, keep us as an employee. If we're lucky, we become self-employed. But, we all started as an employee throughout our lifetimes. But for those who are looking for something more, what we want to ultimately do is move you across to the right-hand side here, help you become a successful investor by giving you the education, the tools, and the knowledge to make this happen. You will then move across to becoming an investor where the money works for you. It's the type of education that the school systems don't teach our children today. And, I don't think even a lot of our teachers are not quite well aware of what's happening here. So how we want to achieve that is through the Academy of the Private Investor. When you come through as a student to our academy, you will learn the basis of where we first come into here. The basis of the academy is learning about the 8 rules of a private investor. They're very simple, basic rules, but they are very, very, very much powerful. You'll understand the difference between financial independence and financial freedom. There are 5 commandments within these 8 rules. Now, my number one favorite commandment is to pay myself 10% before anything else. I must pay myself. That's what I've instilled and learnt from the 8 rules of the private investor. Define your financial plan there. It's doing this helped me prepare my own pension plan. And, I've got a 30-year plan, a 40-year plan in place. And just from doing that, it taught me that the government's only paying pensioners at this time of day for one single person, around about 400 Australian dollars. Now, that's barely enough to cover someone's rent. Our financial plans, we can design and tailor them to our own needs, but you'll learn all about that through our 8 rules of the private investor. Diversification, millions have lost their jobs through this global crisis, and millions also didn't know how to create multiple income streams. So for those who were only reliant on that one income from their employment, and now that we're all in lockdown, there's no income coming into your homes, so you'll learn how to diversify here with the 8 rules of the private investor. We also teach you to keep to your investment discipline. Remember that greed will not, will lead to bankruptcy, and also be prepared to learn, be willing to learn every single day and always increase your capital. So this academy was established in 2011. We do offer a variety of trainings and courses apart from these simple 8 rules. There are other areas of study that you can look into, but that's through our students can come through the academy. You'll also get access to our Genius of Finance, which is another educational tool. It's an economic simulator suitable for all ages. I have witnessed a 12-year-old youth play this Genius of Finance here with us in Brisbane in our office here. Now, it is a real-life simulator that will offer you different sorts of real-life situations and gives you the opportunity to recognise if it's going to be a good investment for you or not, and to help you deal with making it a reality. So for example, if someone offered me an opportunity and I had no funds, I would automatically think, let's go to the bank and get a cash loan. But this game here will teach you that you don't need the bank. You can look at other ways of making this opportunity become a reality. So, it's a brilliant game. It's just for your general well-being. It will assist in your financial well-being overall. But while you're learning here, this is the stuff you can apply to any other business or situation or opportunity that you may come across in the future. So this here will also be made available to everyone online as well. There is a team working towards an online platform. But however, rules are being relaxed now. I hope to be back in the Brisbane office here soon, hopefully, of course, and just keep to those guidelines that the governments have set out for us. But let's hope we can get some of these games happening in the hub here in Brisbane. Now, the education information product is what we are selling, education packages. So I've talked about the 8 rules of the private investor. Not only will you be given that to learn about, you can also delve into further projects like look at capitalization basics, or, look more into how to build your portfolio, pension plans, entrepreneurship. It's actually helped me become a full-time entrepreneur now. What we get through the EIPs not just only looks at business numbers, investments, and it also helps us as a person. Self-development is huge. So you get all of that that's included in the education information products that we sell. It's a quick start in business and just in general, a perfect instrument for business growth and personal development as well. So what I mean by business growth, the Genius of Finance is another educational tool that you can apply to your business if you have an existing one, and it can help train your employees at the same time. Brilliant. There's all sorts available through our education information products, but we do, you can come and get involved from as little as 50 units into the education there. And some of our packages do come with bonuses, and some are just strictly educational value that you can have with a massive discount. So these are the different options. You choose what level that you want to come in and study as. We have basic levels, we have advanced levels. We've got so much available that suits every person. Depends what you're looking for. So these here can start from 50 units, which is equivalent to $50 US. Now, through purchasing our education programs, I did mention some of them come with a bonus, and these bonuses will help kickstart you in your very first own portfolio. So the bonus offer to some of our packages is actually co-ownership to our global investment portfolio. This here is what we call our crypto unit program. So if you're looking at this beautiful crypto unit picture here, just imagine that as being your digital share to our global investment portfolio. Now, our portfolio covers 20 sectors of the investment market with so many different instruments in amongst that. So we're not only reliant on the one sector, we've got a very diversified portfolio that you become a co-owner to as a bonus. Now, if you've been watching the share market during these times, a lot of places, a lot of assets have actually gone down through this crisis. However, our global investment portfolio actually increased in value during this crisis, and I will show you how. The roadmap to our crypto unit program, we have 3 phases that we want to go through. We're currently in phase 2. 20 billion crypto units will be released during this phase, and we're also targeting to list us on the public exchange during this phase. Now, we can be in this phase anywhere between 8 to 17 months. So when we complete this one, we move to phase 3. We're looking at the global merchandising of our program here. The duration that we will be expected to be in phase 3 can last anywhere between 4 to 8 years. But within that 4 to 8 years, we are projecting a valuation of that portfolio to be $100 trillion portfolio. Now, imagine being a co-owner to that through this crypto unit program. 20 billion crypto units will be released again in phase 3. And of course, for security, the company will hold 10 billion for liquidity. But phase 1 there, we actually successfully completed phase 1 by the 1st of January 2020. We actually started this program last year at the end of March. So, you know, we're a little bit over 12 months old, I think 13 months old now. So each and every month we do, and we have been receiving all these types of bonuses you will learn about shortly. But let's have a closer look what's in our portfolio. Innovative transport sector here. I've had the privilege to attend this testing facility a number of times. I've been for a ride on this technology. Very, very super smooth and quiet. You know, they're eco-friendly. They run on clean energy. We don't disturb too much of the land in order to implement and build this technology. So they are they're driverless, so they can operate 24 hours. So that's a big part of our portfolio that's sitting in there, close to 2 billion shares in our global investment portfolio. The basalt technologies, this here, if we think about steel and think that this is going to be the next innovative game changer to the steel industry, this here is a natural product. It is 3 times stronger than steel. It can have universal use from textiles through to construction sites. So, you know, that's also a part of our global investment portfolio. Our gold projects we have, we're in the mining sector there. We've got 5 projects at the moment, 2 licenses to trade in different countries, but that's a big part of what's helped us sustain this global crisis here, which I will show you shortly. Diamond manufacturing, we do have shares in a manufacturing company. Synthetic diamonds that they are not real, they are synthetic, but they have multiple uses. Again, pretty much like our basalt technology, the diamonds have so many uses, not just for jewelry. So in future, there are plans for our diamonds. Real estate sector, we own land in Phuket in Russia. Had the privilege to see the land plots and the building plans for our hotels and resorts that we will soon see. Sushi Master restaurant chain, we've successfully opened our 38th store in Europe. These here are planned to roll out around the world. So imagine being a co-owner to those, you know, go and take your friends, sit at our restaurants, because at the end of the day, it's going to pay you back through our global investment portfolio, and simply because you are co-owner to that. So here is just a very small amount of what I'm showing you. I've put these out to show you what's exactly in our portfolio that you can become a co-owner to. Now the history, I've witnessed the growth of this portfolio from the beginning. Our CEO started this with 26,000 of his own money, and started our portfolio back in 2014. It came to light with us when we attended our Pacific Summit, Asia Pacific Summit in Malaysia last year in February. So he announced this portfolio was now then at the time at 10.7 million. So I've witnessed the journey since then. We've seen 90.3 million of asset value when we announced it in India, celebrated our 5th birthday. By the end of December, that grew to $150 million portfolio. The end of February this year, that grew again to 379 million in asset value. But today, the latest figures offered to us that were announced on the 4th of April, our portfolio is now sitting at a $404 million asset value. So if you look at the gold part here on our pie chart, That's the gold sector that we've actually invested in. So over 310 million that we've injected into our gold projects. So if you've been watching the share market during this global crisis, this has a big factor to do with how we were able to sustain the crash, the economy crash. So we've actually added 25 million in asset value during this time. And that's simply because we have a very diversified portfolio that you become a co-owner to. So the distribution of funds for a lot of you, like I've shown my family and they're like, how come you get so much value in that each and every month? So the distribution of funds, what happens is we sell education each and every month. The sale of the education, 10% gets paid back to us as co-owners. We have received that since the beginning of this program. Of course, we cover other expenses like our marketing, taxes and business operations. But then, of course, 40% of that sale each and every month gets put back into our global investment portfolio to be reinvested. So we're always adding assets, always adding value to our portfolio. So taking you back to phase one, stage one of the crypto unit program, we actually did see a 9 million revenue come through. So 40% of 9 million was 3.6 million that we've put back into our global investment portfolio. So just a basic explanation of how we're able to see such large amounts of assets value, increase each and every month. But each month we get taken through the performance of our portfolio through our closed meetings. So we get updates all the time at the end of each month. The benefits of the multi-level crowd investing business, if you can have a look on your screens and read through what you actually do get from this platform with us, wealth creation education alone is very, very important. I had a meeting this morning and this person had a conversation with someone else who actually relied on a financial advisor and locked away, a whole lot of funds that she had, not realizing that if she was educated enough, she could have been her own financial advisor and managed her own funds that way. So, and I've also had a lot of discussions with successful business owners who have had, so many success over the last few years, but during this crisis, like everyone else, it's put them all in the jam. And that just comes simply down to education, not knowing how to manage, build, multiply, sustain, and protect, especially protect your finances. And we get that through our wealth creation education. That's just one of the benefits through our multi-level crowd investing business. The VIP Private Investors Club, you also get access to becoming a member here through our MLCI business, co-ownership to the most profitable enterprises of the planet. You get that as a bonus of being a student through the Academy of the Private Investor. Monthly loyalty payments have been happening each and every month since we started our crypto unit program. Profit bonus is another opportunity to receive another income, monthly income, dependent on the performance of our global investment portfolio. The profit bonus is actually the one that's setting us up for generational wealth, because that sort of income is going to come direct from the performance of the global investment portfolio. Of course, there's a criteria to receiving that. We must see at least 100,000 in profit before we can start taking voting and deciding as co-owners how much of that percentage of the profit bonus we want paid back to us. So, the benefits of belonging to a company, being a co-owner, is so much more solid than working from an MLM platform. The multi-level crowd investing platform is so much solid. Work from home, you get the access to an internal exchange, global business opportunities, not only within your local area or just your country alone. You can work from home and reach out and grow your business globally. Voting and revenue distribution, you have voting rights, as I mentioned, with the profit bonus. The marketing plan here gives you unlimited levels of potential. And of course, just in general, the multi-level crowd investing platform will show you how to create additional income streams. I'm pretty sure I've only just mentioned very few, but I'm pretty sure there's so much more to the MLCI platform as well. Company statistics, we've crunched numbers, we've looked at the performance of the last 12 months to do with our crypto unit program. If you have a look here on your screens, we have got 3 people joining every 2 minutes. So we've got 3 people coming into our community every 3 minutes. I'm pretty sure that has increased since this information was released. But have a look here, the sales volume that we've had through the last 12 months of the crypto unit program here, we've put through 144 million back into, 10% of that goes back into our portfolio. Assets purchased, there we go, 57 million, just over 57 million. We've purchased more assets with it. The amount of the MP bonuses here, if you're looking at that one there, that's just over 49 million. Those are the bonuses that have been paid through our marketing plan. In the last 12 months. That's a massive figure as well. The LPB, which is the monthly loyalty payment that we have been receiving each and every month, is paid out over 14 million. And of course, the profit bonus, dependent on the performance of our portfolio, has actually paid us all 980,000. So, those are the figures. That's the proven history, the proven track record of the company that we've seen through the crypto unit program. And of course, the Academy of the Private Investor. So those are the stats that have been released. They're massive achievements that we have seen in the past 12 months. This marketing plan here, the one that paid out just over 49 million to all partners of the company. But, when I was an employee with the airline, I belonged to a structure. If you're an employee anywhere in any other business, they also have a structure, and we have the same. Become a partner with us, rank your way through the company, you might become a top manager or a president. By doing so, that means that you're sharing this information with other people. You're growing your own business, and also we're seeing a lot of company growth. By doing that, the company will award you in units, according to our marketing plan. And of course, not only units, they will also give you bonus crypto unit tokens as well. So you're building your portfolio at the same time, simply from sharing this opportunity with others. I will admit this is the plan that helped me replace my income. It's a very, very powerful marketing plan. And of course, I have resigned from my job. So very active. It can happen for you as instantly as you want it, with a little bit of work, but it does work. It has definitely worked for me. Our blockchain technology, I did mention that we will be listing on the public exchange during this phase, but back in January this year, we listed our crypto unit token on the Ethereum blockchain. That means that the public eye can see what we're doing. The movements of our crypto unit tokens are available, 110% transparency there, being listed on the Ethereum blockchain. We will soon move ourselves to be listed on our own blockchain that has already been designed. We have a team working on it now, and it is in testing phase. So once that's all been seen to, we will then move our crypto unit token program onto our own blockchain, and then we'll see the implementation of our stable coin, which we will introduce at that time, and of course the utility token that we're expecting to see also. But we will list our crypto unit as a security token offering on the public exchange. So more about that as we get close. We will get more information as we get closer to this listing. After the listing of our token on the Ethereum blockchain, we then actually came through to March and launched our own internal exchange. Now, what this means is if you have crypto unit tokens, you can start trading these for units. There is a criteria to that. Let me explain. Once you purchase an education, we give you the crypto unit tokens as a bonus. Now, this here must stay locked away in your portfolio for 350 days. Once you've reached past the 350 days, they will then start slowly releasing your portfolio, and this is what we call released crypto unit tokens. It is the released part of your portfolio that you can start trading on our internal exchange. So for those who understand the value of what we have, like myself, I don't want to be trading those right now. The longer I hold them, the more it's going to benefit me and my future generations. But so for those who don't want to put them through any trade at all, we offer you at the moment what we call our staking process. This here only applies to those who hold released crypto unit tokens. So if you've done your 350 days, you can then take part in the staking process. So this here is pretty much like a term deposit that the banks offer you today. You choose the term that you want to lock them away for, and of course there's a interest rate and accruals that attain to that term that you've chosen. For example, if I've locked away my released crypto units, I've locked them away for 24 months. Each and every month, the company is going to pay me 2.5% in interest, but it's not going to be in units. What they're going to pay me in will be crypto unit tokens as well. And these are released crypto unit tokens. So, you know, that saves me waiting another 350 days for the interest to be released because they're already released. So that's the interest that they're going to pay me in. And of course, when we see the implementation of our utility token, you'll then start receiving interest in our utility token. But this interest here is paid each and every month. And it, you know, it only applies to those in the staking process. And this here is only available through becoming a VIP member with our company. So becoming a VIP member gives you exclusive benefits like the staking. You can come through, have access to our internal exchange, which will give you that benefit, you know, the option to purchase released crypto unit tokens. And of course, you can lock those away in the staking process. So much benefit coming through the VIP club. There is a monthly fee that is attached to becoming a VIP member, but look at all the benefits, everything I've shown you so far. You get access to all of that through the club of a private investor, our elite VIP club. So as a partner, you can expect to pay 10 units per month. Depending on what rank of the company you are, you can also look at a president paying 100 units per month. So each and every month, you know, the benefits again far outweigh what we're paying to become a VIP member. So our company here established in 2014, although the Academy was established in 2011, our CEO has merged the two companies here. And, you know, we've made the new economic evolution of the world working from the multi-level crowd investing platform. We operate in well over 170 countries, so we do offer global business opportunities as well. But remember, our product is actually financial and investment literacy. So, you know, we've probably got well over 1.3 million partners globally now, as that's on an increase each and every day. What you're looking at here in front of you is our current promotion. It's another chance to earn additional income on top of everything else I've just shown and walked you through. Coming through, this promo started on the 30th of March. It is valid and will run until the 31st of December. But there is a chance to earn these amounts. If you want to take charge of the promotion, get in touch with someone, because there is criteria and qualifying factors that apply to you receiving these bonuses here. As an agent, you have an opportunity to receive $350. Once you rank through to a consultant, you can receive another 800 as a bonus, you know, and so on through each and every level. Look at presidency level there. There's a chance there to earn $134,000. So that's sitting up there. It's up for grabs. If you're up for the challenge, get in touch with someone to show you how to make this become a reality for you. It is an additional income on top of all the monthly bonuses you receive that I've already shown you, on top of the profit bonus, on top of the marketing plan. You know, all of that comes. This here is an additional chance for you to make that sort of income. $134,000 in Australian terms. That currency converts to over 200 Australian dollars. You know, you can make that between now and the end of December, but for so many out there, this can actually be a lot of, you know, 5 or 6 years of hard labor to get that sort of income. We're offering it to you here as an additional income in a short space of time. So there are qualifying factors. Get someone to walk you through what they are, learn about how you can make, you know, achieve that. So the gift to your partner, introduce anybody who's sitting on the fence. Now's the perfect time to get off it, because this here ends at the end of May. 31st of May will be the ending of the 50 crypto unit points. So of course, anyone that comes through as a new registered partner in the company will receive the 50 crypto unit tokens. Now, this is a perfect way to get your portfolio kick-started. It's free from the company. You'll also have access to the 8 rules of the private investor simply by becoming a new user and registering with us. That will end at the end of this month. Now, our 6th birthday in our event in Moscow will be celebrated in October the 19th and the 20th. Dependent on whether or not, we may still see lockdowns and the closure of a lot of airports. If they're open and we can get there in person, this here will go ahead. There are plans, there's a plan B in place if the airports are shut, but however, keep this in the back of your minds. I'm definitely still working towards attending this event here in Moscow in October. So come and celebrate our 6th birthday with us. We celebrated our 5th birthday in India. We saw close to 20,000 partners globally come together and meet. So, you meet a lot of people online now. When you come to these events, you get to meet them in person. It feels like you've known them forever. Then you come home and you can't sleep for many, many weeks because you're so excited about what's going on. So feel free to come and celebrate with us. Now, I believe this is the end of my presentation. I hope I haven't rambled on too much. Given this current situation that we're all facing, help each other. This is definitely the vehicle that can get us out in a better light. It'll even move us through this crisis in a much better situation. So what's your choice? It's totally up to you. We still do have a choice, believe it or not, even that we're facing these challenges that we are. So thank you for your time this afternoon, this evening, or this morning, depends where you're joining me from. Please refer back to the person who invited you here today. I'm going to stop my share and you can all come out and have a conversation, or if you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask. I'll just unmute. How do I unmute everybody? Whoa, there's a full room. Hello, everyone. Let me just, how are we, or where are we coming from? Okay, I'm pretty sure you can all unmute yourselves now. Try that. See how I hear some noise. Hello, everyone. Welcome.
So, Jody.
Yes.
Hello, Jenny. How are you guys?
Lovely to see you. Let me just check the chat messages here. I might have some questions in there already. Did I have a problem with my sound?
Nah.
Dani, it'll be your live. Somebody's watching you live as well as the Zoom.
Okay. Okay, no, we're fine. I don't have any technical questions in there. Not too many in there. Awesome. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Where are we all from? I've seen there's a lot of new faces in here. Kia ora, Henewai. Josh, how are you? Are you on your way to work?
Yeah, on my way to work.
Josh works with our youth down there in Sydney. Hey, Ellen, Bella, Kay. Well, lovely to see you.
Hey, guys.
That took a little bit longer than what I expected. I like to try and keep my presentations to about 30 minutes. So much information. There is so much information to try and get out there. But if you're new here, feel free to ask a question. Otherwise, write your questions down, think about it, and come back and ask them at a later time. So before I started this here, we were talking about the last information that came out. Ellen, you might be able to help me. I've got a question. Fancy that. Fancy me having a question. But I will share those slides. Let me share them and we can just talk about what we covered in our last webinar, and it was all about the VIP club. So does anyone see the benefits of being a VIP member?
Yes.
Definitely,
Yes,
the benefits are
definitely.
definitely there. When you become a VIP member, you get access to so much. Let me just cancel that. These here is what we were talking about. As a VIP member. Okay, so each person, because I still do get these questions come through, each person that's not a VIP member, say before the VIP club, we were receiving monthly loyalty bonuses, right? You still receive that regardless whether or not you're in the VIP club. If you're not in the VIP club, you will forever and a day receive this monthly loyalty bonus. Now, I think the end of that bonus will happen next year. And by then it is projected that the Profi bonus will then be implemented and should overtake the loyalty bonus that we receive today. So as a VIP member, you will receive what we've already been receiving, plus because you're a VIP member, there's extra bonuses available. So this is where people get confused. They think they've got to be a VIP club member to get the monthly loyalty bonus. Well, no, you don't. You will still receive what you're entitled to. As a VIP club member, there's additional bonuses that's available to you. But that's the beauty of being a VIP member. There are extra bonuses you do receive apart from being a non-VIP member. So, you know, look here at this chart. As a user, normally up to 10% we get in the monthly loyalty payment, and that stays forever and a day. If you're a co-owner to the global investment portfolio, this here will stay with you. If you're not a VIP club member, you only receive the 10% from now on. If you are a VIP member, you get an extra 10%. So you're receiving two lots of bonuses there. There is a grace period. Those you do have 3 months to decide whether or not you do want to become a VIP member. From that, I think the network bonuses will disappear. So after this period in time, to get network bonuses, if you're growing the business, to get those bonuses also, you need to be a VIP club member. That only applies to those after the 3 months grace period. So, you know, the benefits far outweigh the monthly fee that you need to pay. This here, Alan, are you able to, you might be able to help me here?
Yep, I'm here now.
You're here now. Okay. Can you just clarify, if you're not a VIP member, you can still access these closed meetings if you're a consultant or you've done a personal investment?
No, you need to be a VIP for that.
You still need to be a VIP.
Even if you have done the 1,000 unit or consultant, you to get the access to the closed club, you need to be a VIP. That's the whole point for the VIP. It's a legal issue.
Okay. Even if
Does
and yes, you need to sign the NDA.
Question?
yes,
Does that mean that you don't have to qualify?
yes.
You don't have to rank qualify or
For the closed
personal
club, yes, you need to qualify either 1,000 unit or consultant.
Okay, sweet.
So
Okay.
you still got to qualify even though you're a VIP member.
All right. Well, that cleared it up for me then. And I hope it cleared it up for a lot of you. I still get these questions, even though they came through the webinar on Saturday. But this was the one that I still wanted to chase up. Thanks for clarifying that,
All good.
Alan. Cool. There you go. There's our answer to our conversation before I started my presentation. You do need to be a VIP club member. Also, you do need to have that rank or that personal investment and sign the NDA document. Well, that's yeah, that's answered that one. If a partner have not paid the membership fee, they will have the 3-month grace period. So that's what we were talking about previously. You have 3 months to decide whether you want to become a VIP member or not. So for users registered before the 4th of May, the 3 months after the launch, which happened, you've got 3 months afterwards, that's your grace period. For users registered after the VIP club happened, your 3 months starts after you've registered, if that makes sense. If not, can someone raise their hand, and I'll break it down again. It is a little confusing. So for the old ones, for the old members who came in before the VIP club took place, you've got 3 months to decide. You've got 3 months grace period to decide if you want to become a VIP member. You'll still have access to the network bonus and so on. After your 3 months, that will end. All those bonuses will end. You know, the network bonus, the access to the crypto unit program, the access to your internal exchange, all that will end after 3 months. You then need to decide if you want to become a VIP member. You'll have access to all of that. If you don't become a VIP member, you'll lose access to all of that. So that's for our old partners who were already registered when this launch happened. For those who register after the launch of the VIP, your grace period, your 3 months starts from the date of your registration. Does that clear up a lot of?
Oh.
It's like a good analogy for that. It's like see, here on the Gold Coast we have a suburb called Hope Island. I've got a friend that lives there, and there's a golf course on Hope Island, and they live on the golf course, and so you can live there on the Hope Island and not pay for the golf course membership, but you can't go you can't play golf, and you can't go to use the facilities of the golf club, you know, the clubhouse and that kind of stuff. But if you do want to go and play golf, which he does, he loves his golf. That's why he lives there. He pays quite a substantial amount of money each year for his membership, and so therefore he gets he's got his own little golf buggy garage at his house. Just goes straight to the golf course every day, 6 a.m. Plays around the golf, and then meets his mates at the clubhouse for drinks afterwards. But for that, you pay a fee. You don't have to. You don't have to, go and play golf. You can just, what I would do is I had to have my boat at my back doorstep and go fishing every day.
That's right. The options are there. They're not. Yeah. If you want it, it's there. If not, this is what you don't get access to that.
Yeah. But when you do, there's so many more, like the golf. There's so many more, things you can do. And there's an extra loyalty bonus for the VIP. And there's lots of other stuff you can do: the exchange, the staking, everything.
You get the exchange is huge alone. You get access to purchase, to obtain the released crypto unit tokens. Saves you from waiting 350 days.
Yeah,
that's huge on its own. The benefit to have access to something like that.
And let's face it, where else can you get 1% a month? Up to 2.5% a month, 30% per annum. Where else can you get that? On in a company that's backed by gold,
backed by all the assets that I've shown. But someone did post 1.8% that their bank was offering for the whole year.
Yeah. Jordani, I'd like to just comment on what Ellen was saying. I'm a member of RACV. Purely and simply because of the benefits it gives me. If my car breaks down, I call up RACV and I get a tow truck as part of my benefit, to get it to where it needs to go to Chrysler. I have a vehicle that can only go to certain, just can't take it to any mechanic. You've got to take it to the dealership to get it repaired. But being a member of RACV and the same up in Queensland, RACQ, right? There's no difference. It's the benefits that you get. So it's it's better that you become part of the VIP club, because if you don't, you're going to miss out. It's
And that's a
simple as-
24/7 peace of mind that is.
Yes, correct. You know, and it doesn't matter what state I'm in. If I come from Melbourne, for instance, and go to Queensland, my RACV membership is covered by RACQ.
Yep.
Right, or in New South Wales. So, yeah, it's a no-brainer.
Definitely, especially what we have here. There's just the benefits far outweigh the fee. So that's the explanation of the 3-month grace period. If you're new, it starts from the registration date. If you're an old user, it started from the launch of the VIP. You've got that 3 months grace period to decide, you know, you still get the benefits to decide. In the meantime, until you reach that 3 months, you won't have access to X, Y, and Z.
When I actually tell people about what we do, I say it's a minimum monthly fee of $60, $10 for the VIP, and $50 for an EIP. That's it, minimum.
That's right.
Because you know I'm on a mission to get everyone to do at least a minimum of $1 a day. I put a post up on our official Facebook page, today. It doesn't take much, only $1 a day.
That's right. Yeah.
Either 3 $10 installment packs, or a $50 pack every 7 weeks, or if you can't remember it every 7 weeks, if you can't set a reminder or something like that, just do 3 $10 installments. Actually, I just had a meeting with one of my team members, and she's actually committed to doing a 200 unit pack, installment, for the next 5 months. 200 units. So she said, "Oh no, I can afford a bit more." So you're not limited to $1 a day. But the more we all jump on board, the more we're all going to make in royalties.
And it can happen from $1 a day.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, no, exactly. You know, even though we say you don't need to chase sales, you don't need to chase people, we still own, that portfolio that we need to look after. By doing that, share what we have. And like Alan says, from $1 a day, we can all benefit.
Yeah. And I mean, talking about the portfolio, if we all did $1 a day, yeah, we'd have an absolute record, royalty payment. But not only that, but we'd have 16,200,000 going into the portfolio every month. $16 million.
Wow.
Because our revenue would be over $40 million each month, just on $1 a day.
16 million a month.
16 million a month going into the portfolio.
10% of that in your normal monthly loyalty payment will give us 160 million. Whether or not you're VIP, you receive this. If we're doing $1 a day, 160 million will come back to us as co-owners.
Absolutely.
If you're a VIP member, you get a little bit more.
Yep.
We've never seen that sort of figure come back to us. What's the most, Alan, that we've had? 20?
The most we had was in September last year, and that was for the payment when we were over in India for October. The revenue for that month was 26 million. So 2.6 million came back to us. So this is almost double. 40.5 million is almost double. So I think my best month was maybe $400 or something like that. This would be double that almost. It's incredible. And I haven't got a very big portfolio.
At $1 a day.
$1 a day.
Crazy.
Yeah, it is. Together, we all achieve more.
Exactly. So the more we share, the more we all get to the same place. No one will get there before the other.
That's right.
If you're not working, then everyone's carrying you.
Yep.
If you're working, you're carrying everyone else. It's, you know, that's
You support the company will support you.
that's why I say to people, when we open our restaurants, you know, take your friends there, because support the system that supports you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, so as you know, we're all talking about a global revenue here. We're not talking about this is how much Australia's done, you know, that's how much that they're going to look after. No, this is globally. So we'll soon get there altogether sooner if we do $1 a day at least. And that's not a lot to ask for. You know, we own it, look after it, nurture it, feed and water our global investment portfolio.
Yeah. I mean, us guys are doing the marathon. We're doing 100 a month.
Exactly, that's just a marathon.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was a brilliant post and a brilliant reminder for all our partners. Your post this morning, Alan. $1 a day is all it takes. So keep tabs on that one. The sooner we share, the better. But you know, those are the benefits of the VIP. Become a VIP will give you access to everything, basically. Although you don't need to be. My children are not VIP yet. I am. But you know, I might get them involved later on down track, but at the moment they're not. So that's, you know, that's our choice that we've made. But you know, I said to my children, when I leave this place, you to get access to anything I've left you, you've got to go and do the education.
Good stuff.
You know, before you get access to whatever I've built for you, and you're going to have access to it when I die, you're going to go and study first, learn all about it.
Yeah, but Jordani, by the time you get around to that situation, and hopefully it's many, many, many years to come, there'll be technology that'll keep you alive for another 50 years anyway. And you'll have the money to pay for it.
Wow, exactly.
Good one, Shane. That was a good one. Sign me up for that one.
Sign me up.
We've got to buy our own plane.
I've already looked at that.
Sorry, Yel?
I've already looked at our own plane.
I did too last night.
Feature.
Is there anyone else that has any other questions, or if you want to come out and share anything, if you're still confused about something, you know,
yeah, come out and ask.
Don't be shy to ask. Don't leave here and go, wow, what did she mean? Or, you know, what is Alan talking about? I still don't understand. Now's a chance to ask. If you're shy, put it in the chat.
Can I just ask something then? This is Silvana. I just wanted to, I've got a couple of people who invested a long time ago, or who got their bonuses a long time ago and haven't done anything, and that they wouldn't be interested in being in the VIP club. I'm trying to encourage everybody to do that for obvious reasons, but for those like my mother, for instance, who's in her 80s and wouldn't want to do that, she'll just, when it goes to the open exchange, she'll just be able to buy or be able to sell or receive dividends, won't she? Whether she's joined VIP or not, but it's just all those internal exchange and other advantages that she'll miss out on. Is that right?
Yes. When we go public on the public exchange, I'm not sure about the terms and conditions that will apply to that. But at the moment, it is access to the crypto unit program, our internal exchange, the staking process, the marketing plan.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure, they haven't mentioned anything about when, you know, if things will change when we go on the public exchange.
Because she's got quite a lot of crew, but she's not building a business, and she doesn't want to pay a monthly amount, because all she's doing, she put quite a bit in over, you know, quite a few periods. It wasn't just all at once, but that's all she wants to do.
Has she been building at all?
Well, she's made quite a lot of purchases, but she hasn't got anybody under her. She's not talking to anybody else about it.
Okay. She may actually, by being a VIP member, it might actually pay for itself.
Yeah, wonder.
I guarantee it'll pay for itself.
Yes.
Yeah,
I guarantee it.
just in
Now,
that.
I'm not allowed to guarantee it.
Yeah,
But if she's been, depending on how many she has,
yeah.
Polio, yeah.
if she hasn't, she's only going to pay 10 units a
Yeah,
month.
that's
And
right.
she's going to get way more than that back in.
Okay.
unreleased crew.
That's what I wanted to clarify. Okay, thanks.
Yeah. There wouldn't be too much additional out-of-pocket expense at all. It'll probably
No. She doesn't want to put more money into it,
Yeah.
but if she can accrue, she has got some sitting in her wallet, and if that just multiplies, then she can just use 10 units of that a month towards a VIP club, can't she? Yeah.
Yeah, no, sure.
Yeah, and then she can stake her available.
Yeah.
And for just 10 units, however many she stakes, she can get extra. She can get all that for just 10 units.
Yeah, good thinking. Okay, thanks. I'm glad.
Massive benefits if she can.
Massive benefits. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
See how you go.
Yeah, thank you both.
All right. Does anyone else have any other questions? No, nothing.
This is the thing. The exact people don't realize it. Just last week, end of last week, I helped a lady stake 100,000 available crew. And she's, just like Silvana's mother, she hasn't built a business or anything, but she has brought quite a few EIPs. And I think we worked out that for $10, that 10 units a month, she was getting 4,000 crew points a month. Which at the moment, they're between 18 cents and 24 cents. Times 4,000. That's a lot of units.
Yeah.
That is.
10 nothing, is it?
No, absolutely nothing compared to what you could get.
Yeah.
And when you're looking at that, 4,000 crew points a month for 10 units, you divide that, and that's the. I don't think we've ever been able to buy an EIP and get that many.
Yeah.
Crew points.
Yeah,
when you think about it like that, it's like, my goodness, that's they're cheap crew points.
Exactly.
Just do the numbers.
Yeah.
I walked someone through, the same thing, become a VIP member, and they didn't have a lot, but I gave them the calculation what you would see if you stake that.
Yep.
And it far outweighs just the staking alone.
Absolutely.
Far outweigh the monthly $10 fee that they would have had to pay. So, instead of it sitting there doing nothing, make it work for you.
Working, yeah.
Or on the other side of that coin, if someone hasn't joined the crew for they can come in as brand new, not even agent, just brand new partner, pay only $10. And if they're not doing very well in the bank, with their term deposits, they can buy as many units as they want, just transfer it into, through cryptocurrency is the easiest. And then, just go on a big buying spree, on the internal exchange, buying as many crew points as possible and stake them all for only $10.
Yeah.
Like my goodness.
Yeah.
Just, if someone's having doubts, go back, go through the calculations, weigh it all up before you rule it out. Have a look at it. Probably get 100 times more out of it to begin with, anyway. Anyone else have any other? Just let me. Hello.
Question.
Is that a question? Are you on the Galaxy S10? Do you have a question? It's not quite clear. No, we've gone to, no, it must have been just a, if you can't, put it in the chat if you have a question. Silvana's asked hers. Okay, you're welcome. And yes, well, people should only probably unmute when they're trying, but some don't. That's fine. Look, if there's no other questions, I think we'll call it a day.
Yeah, thank you.
Alan, if you want to add anything else before we hang up.
No, not really. Just think about it again with that $1 a day and the crew, not the crew, the VIP. It's so many benefits there. The webinar from Saturday night's been uploaded now. So if you need to, sorry, you asking a question again, the Galaxy S10? No, imagine.
No.
Yeah, just down the like I said, the YouTube video is up there now from the Andrews, in the English or any other language there as well on the YouTube channel. Go and have another look. There's so many benefits to the VIP club, and don't forget about the $1 a day, $50 EIP every seven weeks. Or if you can't, remember every 7 weeks, just do it. Free $10 EIP. Together we can all do it.
Yep.
And we can have our best loyalty month ever.
That's it.
Yeah.
We'll move together. Well, I think we'll call it a day then if there's no other questions in the chat and everyone's happy to, don't have much else to ask. Just a reminder, the corporate webinars for Australia are happening on a Tuesday and a Thursday evening, 8 p.m. Queensland time. So if feel free to invite your partners or family and friends, come and sit on our corporate webinars there, Tuesdays and Thursday nights. Otherwise, my one's available. This recording here is available on my YouTube channel. And of course, on my flyer, you'll see my next presentation days and trainings. Awesome. I think that's us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tadana.
No problem. Take care, everyone.
Thanks,
Helen.
Thanks,
Bye. Take care.